Welcome back, guys. Our moon station needs a lander. So what we're going to do, this is the same lander module that we used on the Minmus mission. So we're going to use this, but we're going to like do a slight variation, and we're going to try and kill two birds with one stone. Because as well as sending the lander up, I also want to refuel the ship. So I want to send as much fuel as possible up with this. Has this got fuel? Oh, see, we took the fuel out of this. That's going back in. So let's. Oh, I just turned that off. Let's get that up to max. Right, okay. How much does that weigh? That weighs 8.6 tons, which is that's the same weight as the one we just sent up. Oh, all right, cool. All right, okay. What I think we're going to do now, this is capable of docking. So what I think we're going to do is send like up a big ship with a ton of fuel, and then this is going to dock. And then we'll jettison the rest of it, and that way we can just use the RCS that we've got on here. Now the RCS on here isn't going to be that effective, but you know, I'll manage somehow. So what we're going to do is we'll put an extra rocker max on here, and then so this should be a very similar configuration to the Minmus one, the moon station that we just sent up. We go to sub assemblies, and we'll take that engine room again, right? Pop that on there. Cool. Right, so we can get rid of these RCS nozzles. Don't need those. We will need a little bit of power. Now we've got 4 of these on this version. So you know what? That'll do for the power. What this is? Hang on. This has got this generates power anyway, and it's got batteries. So in actual fact, like, do we need those? And I'm thinking, no, we don't. Right? Let's try and save a bit of cash, because we don't have a huge amount of cash. What else do we want to do? Well, I'm just wondering if we can manage without these engines, because you know, for interplanetary travel we needed those, but I'm thinking we don't need those, right? And that's going to save us a bunch of weight, which is always good. Less thrust, but less weight. So you know what? Let's just check how much do those things weigh. Those things are almost a ton each, so we just saved like 4 tons, which is good. All right, so there's only one thing we need to add to this, and that is this thing, the surface scanning module, because that means more science. So we're going to take one of these. The only thing I'm debating is, should I put another fuel tank on this, like double the fuel tank? Because we can just put this anywhere. You know what? I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it there. Oh no, that's covering up the what's it thing. You know what? What about if I put it like there? Yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Pig. Alrighty. Is there anything else that I want to do? Like, do I want to double up that fuel tank? It's kind of the only thing that I'm thinking, because the gravity of the moon is a little bit bigger than Minmus, but this should be fine to get us up and down to the moon, shouldn't it? I gotta say, I don't know, and like adding another one of those is adding another what? How much? Adding another 4 tons. Well, we just took 4 tons off. You know what? Let's take that off. I wonder, like, can we just like pop another one of these on? I'm just thinking that it's going to improve, like I've got to redo this now. God dear, doesn't want to do it. Oh, that does. There we go. Alrighty. So we've got a new fairing on there. Let's zoom out, see what that looks like. Looking cool. You know, I think that might be okay, guys. I think we just give that a try. Now, what are we going to do crew-wise? It does mean that we're sending up a second pilot, but I'm actually kind of okay with that. Yeah, Gentop. Get Gentop a bit more XP. That's not a bad thing. and then he can go. He can be the lander pilot. All right, cool. We're going to do that then. I mean, we don't really need 2 pilots on there, but like the more XP we can get for people, like the better. So yeah, well, let's do it. Yeah, let's try and launch. Okay, I think this is going to be potentially challenging. I think it could be challenging to even get it to lift up. This is heavy. This is seriously heavy. Okay, well, let's get. Let's be optimistic. Go on, let's be optimistic. Okay, of course we're going to do it. We need the moon station 1 in the right place. We need it kind of around here-ish. So let's just warp this up a little bit more. Oh. That's way too much. Let's go one more orbit. Oh. Let's try that again. Okay, slow down. Right, we want it, yeah, a little bit further. There, that'll do. That'll do fine. Yeah, like an extra orbit, bit more time, bit more science being priced on Minmus 1. Oh, yeah. See, I'm trying to be positive about it. Well, at least we get to do it in daylight now, which is good. Right, so we want SAS on. Thrusters to max. Hell yeah. Keep your fingers crossed. Ignition. Is it gonna... Oh my god, it's lifting off even slower than Moon Station 1 did. Ay. Look at this, 5 meters per 6, 7 meters per second. Ay. Okay, you know what? Let's turn it over a couple of degrees just to kind of get us started. I think we're going to have to be like absolutely on the nail to get this thing up. We're going to have to deploy the fairing early. We're going to have to do a good gravity turn. Yeah, seriously, I think we need to be on the ball for this one. Look at this. We're almost through our first set of solid fuel boosters. We're not even 100 meters. Well, okay, just 100 meters per second. Wow. Okay, let's jettison those. Cool. Right, at this, I'm going to reduce the thrust down to about 50%. Okay, we are passing 4,000. We're going to begin our gravity turn. Here we go. And I'm going to push this over like fairly aggressively. It's passing 6.5. Come on, stop rocking. It's because of SAS. Let's get you over all the way to 45 degrees. Almost at 10,000. Come on, a little bit more. There we go. Okay, let's see where she settles down. Yep, that looks like about 45 degrees. Looking okay. Alright. See, we're already going like pretty damn quickly. I'm going to reduce thrust even more. Okay, now we need to crank the thrust up. Okay. And I'm noticing she's a little bit offline. Let's correct that. There we go. And I'm going to keep her like fairly close to 45 degrees if I can. Oh man, she's a little bit all over the place, I have to say. Okay, settle down, ship. We are passing 24,000. I'm going to ditch the fairing, which might be a little bit early, but we'll see. Okay, let's see how we're doing. How's our apoapsis? 32. The thing we need to watch, you see where it says T35? That needs to keep going up. If that starts to go down, then we're in serious trouble. Okay, 38. How are we doing for fuel? Because there's probably not a... Oh, we're out of fuel. Let's kick in the next stage. Let's see if we can correct this a little bit. There we go, that's better. And we'll come over just a little bit more, but not by too much. We want to keep that apoapsis going up. See, look, 31. See, that's coming down now. That's not good. That's not good. Let's tip it back up a little bit. 28, 27. Okay, now this is a race to see if we can get our speed up fast enough before we reach the apoapsis. 25. It's holding at 25. 24. Oh, this is potentially not good. 23. Come on, hold steady. Hold steady. We need that to start going up, otherwise we're not going to make orbit. 22. Come on, you can do it, ship. You can do it. Let's get the fuel up. We obviously do have an absolute ton of fuel, but well, we're holding steady at 23. Oh, 24, it's going up. Oh man, that was close. We nearly did not make orbit, guys. Wow. We still need to continue picking up speed. This has got very this has only got like one engine on it. It doesn't have the 5 engines that the other guy had. So yeah, we are getting there. I mean, like, slowly, but we are getting there. 64. Come on, baby. Come on. You can do it. But we're almost like halfway through our fuel, which is not exactly an awesome situation. Come on. We're almost up to 70,000. There is the moon station. We don't want to be much over 70. So you know what? That's it. We're going to cut the engines. Right, let's put in a maneuver node. And okay, she's settled down. Right, 26-second burn. So we should start this about T minus 16. There or thereabouts. Let's warp it on just a little bit. I'm going to start it now. See? 24, it was actually like a 24-second burn. So we're going to be like a tiny little bit off, which is not actually that good. We needed this to be a fairly accurate burn. Okay. We have a periapsis now, and we just want that periapsis to be over 70. What's this doing? See, our apoapsis is 90. That is not good, guys. That is not good. Okay, you know what? We're gonna wait till we get to the apoapsis, and then we're going to adjust. Now, the thing is, we are up. We have got a ton of fuel left, so it's just a case of kind of going through the usual routine, stabilize our orbit, match up with the moon station, and get there. So I'll do it. Well, you know what, guys? That actually turned out better than expected, because the moon station 1 actually has an apoapsis of around 96,000. So I'd actually matched orbits pretty well. And let's see, 3.1 at this intersection. Let's see what it is at the next one. I mean, we're so close now. We're very close, but let's speed it up and see what it goes to at the next one. See if it's any closer. Oh, 1.7. In actual fact, I think we want to go round 2 more times. And it's just going to bring us in like right next to it. Wow, we've matched up orbits really nicely. I did a slight adjustment to because we were slightly out of alignment. We had it was only like 1.2 degrees, but I brought that back into alignment and made a slight adjustment to take our apoapsis up a little bit. I thought it was too high, but it turned out to be absolutely bang on. Right, let's see. This is a 1.7. What's it going to be at the next one? I mean, we're already close enough, to be honest, but at the next one it would be 1.2. Yeah, go on. We'll go around one more time And I mean, 1.2 kilometers away. That's just like reach out and touch it. All right, let's change this to target now. See, we're only 22 meters per second difference in speed to our target. And when you consider that you're completely orbiting the planet. In fact, it's coming down, coming down, coming down. Look at this. At this point, there's going to be virtually no difference. We're going to be able to dock this pretty easily, I think. So, you know what? Let's just go to this view now. We're pretty much right on it. Where the hell is it? Where the hell is it? I can't see it, but it's got to be around here somewhere. Come on. Oh, there it is. Just above us. Just slightly above us. Let's take that off. We don't need that on. Alright, so you know what? Actually, we do want that on. No, we don't. We want target retrograde. Here we go. Now, the thing is, we're getting closer and closer because we're at 1.2. What is it on the next one? No, 2.3. So we're approaching. That was our closest point, I think. So, yeah, we want to do our adjustment now. All right, cool. Look at this. We're like just over a kilometer away. So we can take off this speed difference with a little burn. Take that down to almost nothing. In fact, we'll take it down to nothing. Cool. Right, then all we need to do is point at our pink prograde and just mosey on over there. Which way do we want to be pointing? We want to be pointing that way, don't we? Yep. Here we go. There's our pink prograde. Alright. Settle down. And we'll just push on over. And we don't even want to go in like particularly quickly. So just a little push like that. Maybe a little bit more. 1 meter per second. Now we'll go a little bit faster than that. Come on. 2 meters per second. What the hell? Let's go crazy. 2 meters per second. Okay, so are we getting closer? Yes, we are. Now we are in docking mode. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip over to this ship. And I'm just going to rotate the ship. Where's... Oh, there we are, up there. I'm going to rotate the ship so that the docking ports are pointing at that ship. So let's... oh, the other way. Well, let's point them over there. Okay, make this as easy as possible. Go back to the other ship. Cool. Right, so we're looking good. We're looking good. Target. Let's... point directly at it, so we're going to be pointing at the prograde icon. Now let's target that. There we go. So now we've actually got a docking port set as our target. Let's get over towards the prograde. I'm really tempted to take that that little 0.4 off, but I think we'll manage. So here we go. Now that's going to point us at the ship, but we also want to take a bit of this speed off. So I'm going to point slightly wrong way. I'm going to point slightly to this side like that, and just have a little nudge. There we go. See, now the prograde and the pink prograde are almost identical. Oh, that's looking good. That's looking good. Oh, we're so close. We're so damn close. Oh, look at that. Turn SAS off. Is that gonna dock? Oh, come on. It is. It's gonna get a dock. It's twisted it right. There we go. Whew, man. I gotta say that actually took a little bit of a while. Man, I'm pleased to get that docked. So we've got the lander docked. That's great, but we've still got like a fair old amount of fuel. That one's empty. We got half a tank of fuel to transfer. I would have liked, I must admit, to have had more, but to be honest, I'm just glad to have got there. You know what? Let's top up this tank. So let's transfer that out. Transfer that out. That's going to give us pretty much almost a full tank, right? So what we need to do is, I think we need to send up one more refueling mission to fill this tank up. But if we're not bringing the lander, right, that's going to be easy. We'll be easily able to get a full tank of fuel up here. So that is beautiful. Well, this part has now done its job. So it is completely empty, isn't it? Yeah, that's empty. Yeah, that's empty. So we can jettison that, decouple. There we go. Cool. So we got rid of it. Alrighty, guys. So we've got the ship, we've got the lander. I can do that refueling mission offline. Yeah, well, you know, you guys tell me. Do you want to see it? I think personally I should just like whiz it up here, refuel, and let's get headed off towards Mun. Is that Mun? I think that's Mun over there. Alright, guys. I will see you for the next one. This was awesome. Peace out.